Match week 12.
Are we
Premier
not
League.
going to... what about the Buckle Awards?
Ah, that's right.
Yes, the Buckle Awards.
Let's discuss that before we
from
move
the
on
Premier
to that.
League.
Yes.
Buckle Awards for the Premier League.
We'll talk about the Buckle and then we'll talk about our
Bring
own
up the nominations, please.
tipping
Mr.
comp. We'll talk
Stapsman.
about that as well.
I think the first nomination is Morata. for
Morata, his attempt at his hat-trick.
At his hat-trick.
And he
attempt to chip
failed.
the keeper.
Buckle King.
He had the 3 points in the bag. Didn't need it. But he screwed up before, though. He's been screwing up.
Man,
the
it's
last...
your hat-trick. As if you don't want it.
Did you see him play 2 weeks ago?
I'm sure he wants it, but
He
he
could
just
have had-
couldn't do it.
3 hat tricks. He's been buckling his entire life. No difference here.
So you agree it is a buckle.
It is.
Before going on there, you said it wasn't a buckle.
You had this mad rant.
It's a buckle, but not buckle of the week.
But you
Alright,
said
well-
you said Murata shouldn't even be nominated.
He shouldn't be.
But it is a buckle?
Because of the clear winner that's coming up soon.
Did he buckle?
Yeah.
Okay, so he's nominated.
He's nominated.
Yeah, and so did Perez buckle too. And like, Firmino buckled. Everyone buckles.
Firmino?
What?
No, I'm saying everyone buckles, but like,
Nah,
Just
not as
like-
bad as Murata buckling.
buckles every week.
Let's
Exactly.
Let's
If it's-
pencil in Morata
if that's
for
the case,
buckle of
then
the
yeah.
year.
He is the
The other,
buckle of the year.
The other one nominated, which myself and Sinan don't agree with.
Disagree.
Of course, you know.
Allison's buckle
This is Carl's nomination.
and
It's a
Leno's
dual,
buckle.
dual nomination
Dual
in one
nomination.
match.
Yep.
2 keepers.
Explain away, and then we'll have our say. Why do you think Leno's one is a buckle?
Leno's one is a clear buckle where he comes out, tries to grab onto the ball hits his hand, and it goes up into the dangerous side where Milner pounces on and he scores. If he actually grabs on to the ball like any other normal keeper, like Kepa would have held that on, Courtois, De Gea, but not Leno. Leno palms it away at his attempt at catching it. Milner pounces, scores, and that's 2 points dropped right there. Because if you actually held onto the ball, that's easy 3 points for you, and that's another 3 points closer to winning the title.
And what about Allison's one?
Alisson, he came out to... I reckon he should have stayed back. He made the stupid decision coming out, then he was stuck in no man's land where, like I said, got there, turned him, and then he was just, all right, what do I do
He
now?
has to come out.
He has to come out.
He
there.
stays there.
He stays there, gets beat, and then you're
No,
going
he
to be like,
doesn't
oh, why
get beat.
didn't he
That
come out?
angle, the guy, like I said, takes a shot, he can have a better chance of stopping it.
Yeah,
Where
but
else-
man, it's a piece of brilliant goal scoring that defeats him.
Yeah.
Like you can't.
But he was in no
defend
position
against
to
that.
save that, though.
But you can't defend against that either.
He didn't put himself in a position where he could save it.
Just watch the clip back if you get a chance. Carl.
if he doesn't come out, Lacazette has a one-on-one
From
with
an
him
angle.
to score, which is
closes-
even,
he
which is
closes
going to
the
be
angle.
which is
Alisson
going to
can
be
do.
easier than the
But he has
one
a
he
chance of
finished up
stopping
with.
it, though. He puts himself in a chance of
But
stopping it.
the angle,
But right now, like when he, like I said, scored, he was nowhere near.
the angle that he would have if Alisson didn't come out isn't that bad at all. Alisson
Exactly.
forces him like 6 meters wide.
Mm-hmm.
Forces him to turn, and then
If
shoot
Alisson doesn't
off
come out, he
balance
probably
and
just
shoot
dribbles
off
into the
balance.
goal.
Watch it back. If anything, it's Arnold who has his hand up looking for an offside who should be coming back.
Yeah,
to
it's
stop the
Arnold's fault
turn,
initially.
To stop the turn.
But if Alisson stays there in his goal, he just has
It's-
to make
it's
a
not a
make a
buck.
stop.
Trust me, if he stays there and he concedes, you're gonna be like, why didn't he come out?
But
You
he was
always
never-
come out one-on-one. You always, all keepers come
only
out.
if you can get it. You don't make yourself like in a position where you're like second no man's land.
No, you come out to make yourself bigger, cut
Well,
the angle.
I agree Alisson could have done slightly better, but that's after he comes out and makes him turn.
Yeah.
At that point there, he needs to retreat quicker
should have.
because his player comes across and blocks that area. And at that point, he needs to retreat quicker back to his line. And if he does, he potentially saves the goal. But he sits there and
But
he
that
hangs
does-
there for about 3
But
seconds.
that's his
and it's too
decision
late
though,
then.
for him to come out.
And honestly, the one of the centre backs should be going back onto the goal line at that point as well.
look, for me, I think Liverpool did everything right in that position because if you have a look, they've
was
got
close.
all their players, all the Arsenal players marked, and even Trent, the line that he's got is okay from a defensive standpoint. It's just the fact that Lacazette scored a great goal. That's
he
all
did
it
well.
is.
He
That's
did well.
all it
But
is.
Alisson didn't put himself in a position to save it.
Bro, keepers are told to come out one on one. Close the
Only if you
angle,
can get the ball,
make
though.
yourself big. No, it's not always to make yourself big. I mean, not always to grab the ball. You make yourself big, and
Yeah.
then you save it through like it hits your leg or it hits
hang
your
on,
hand.
Watch this. See that touch comes off.
Comes off
Mustafa.
the foot.
Comes off holding.
But he's
For
trying to
holding.
grab hold of the ball where he fucks up. Don't say, oh,
Yeah, this is it.
fuck.
Yeah, watch this one.
So
Right.
there he should be retreating instead of just hanging there.
That was like literally like, well, it's like a second later. What's he going to do? How far is he going to go back?
He only just misses it. See how he
There
kind of
you
comes
go.
forward again? At that point
Look at
there, he
that
should be
angle,
moving
though, like-
backwards.
Go back again?
It's more of an acute angle than what he would have been if he was right there.
Right
Look,
there.
See?
if he was there,
If he's
and
at
he,
his goal,
look, if he was there, and then
well, go back and freeze it.
stop right there. Okay,
There you go.
if he doesn't come out, he has more of an angle to
He'll
shoot
score
at
from
the
there.
goal.
Allison
he'll
will-
He's got the near post.
Lacazette
He's
will
got
score
the
from
far
there.
Like I said,
post.
scored like 5 goals this season from that
Okay, play
angle.
on.
He's gonna trap the ball, turn straight, and go head on to Allison. It's easier to score.
See, right now, what he's thinking is
at
protect the
this.
ball from Allison, just knock it wide. But if he's not got Allison there, he just traps it with his
So
left
now,
foot. And
look, he's in no man's land. Look,
Yes.
he literally can. It's not even in. It's open goals. Look at that.
Yeah, because Lacazette was smart and he turned him.
Like if Lacazette wanted to, he could just chip it. He could just freaking go near. Look, freeze, go back, freeze it to see how open
Okay,
goals
wait,
are.
just stop right there. Stop right there. Okay, if the keeper stays where you want him to
Exactly.
stay.
If he stays here, it's fucked.
Well, the ball's nowhere near where Lacazette. Like go back, go forward to where he actually gets
Are
the ball.
you
yeah,
kidding
but you're
me?
saying he should stay. So that is
If he's
Yeah.
staying there, look at the open goal that he has.
Easy goal.
He's in a position to shave it though. Go play it.
He's not, dude.
He is. He has a chance of saving it.
he does have a chance. It's a low
Exactly.
chance. It's a one-on-one with a
It's
guy
very
shooting.
low chance. It's even lower
No.
chance. It's
He
even
has to
lower
come out.
chance than the goal.
There's a chance.
Are you
though.
kidding me? He has to come out.
At this point right now, it's got 0. 'Cause
No.
literally he's in no man's
Listen to
land.
me. Look. If everyone does their job here, look where Trent is in this position. He's got his hand up. If Trent tracks back, he's
Instead
there
of
for the
standing
turn.
Still.
He's there for the turn when Lacazette makes this turn. He should be where Allison is, where Arnold is. Arnold should be near Allison right now. He's nowhere there. He would make this turn. He would have
And
covered
look
that.
at how open the goals are.
It's
If only
open
there was a
because-
keeper there.
Look at the line. Okay, there's hardly a line for him to score through that.
It's a great finish.
You freaking chip it, man.
Even
Like
chi-
That's what
Morata.
he pretty much
chipping is
did.
I-
even harder to do from that
I
angle.
honestly think there's two things to blame
Only if
here.
you're like a shit player, bro.
Of who? No.
Now that guy comes and does the
at
right
this,
thing.
at this
He's-
point,
what
at this
the-
point,
what the
Lacazette
keeper
knows
needs to
exactly
do
what he's
is-
doing.
Yeah.
The
Exactly.
keeper
He
at
puts
this
it-
point he needs to start moving backwards. Instead, he takes a couple steps forwards.
Yeah. That's the only time Allison screws up. But Gomez is doing what Arnold should be doing.
Yeah, correct.
Arnold should be going back
And
and stopping that
Allison's
turn.
not trusting Gomez. That's Allison's mistake.
Yeah. He's in no man's land there.
Like the nearest player is 5 meters away.
Gomez doesn't trip Allison. But he finds that little pocket. It's a great finish by Lacazette. But
Yeah,
I
once
think
he's-
biggest
once he's
fault
turned
is
him, he
Arnold.
knew
See how
exactly
close
what
he is
he's
at the end there, Arnold? If he
Yeah.
comes across straight away, he's not going to find that. See here, look where he takes the shot. Look how close Arnold
It's
is.
the most
But
acute angle where he scores
from
it
right
through.
here, Allison takes another step forward. He takes steps
Yeah.
forwards instead of going further
You're
back.
right. That's where he screws up.
And if he takes, like, look when he takes the shot,
'Cause he's in a
Allison's
position-
not even far off the shot. Like, Allison's hand misses it by, like, maybe a foot. If he takes those 2 steps back, he's got that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just
but
a
it's
one
It's like a
step
little
forward.
shuffle.
But
One
that's the
step
thing.
forward puts him off balance,
But that's the thing. When you're in that no man's land, it's like really hard to
and
recover.
then right there is like right behind.
Like, he
who's that
doesn't
player?
miss
He's
that
literally
much.
shooting to open goals at that moment.
But if a centre back,
That shot he took is harder than the one
Milner scored.
if
no,
Allison's not there
yeah, if
Exactly.
Allison's not there,
at
exactly.
the start. That's a much harder shot. If he
Of
can score
course.
that, he can score the first one.
Easy.
with his eyes closed.
Fuck, bro.
That's so hard.
But he
man.
just squeezes it past the defender and the keeper there.
It's so hard that shot. Off balance as well.
You're not giving Lacazette any credit.
Exactly.
No.
You
You're
gotta
like-
give credit to
He's saying
Lacazette,
if there was
bro.
a keeper there, I would have actually bet.
You're basically
Like,
saying this is such an
Allison's
easy
in
shot.
no man's land, right? No man's land.
But
And
it's
he
too-
comes close to saving it.
But you're attacking it like
and that's you guys are saying that's like a crack.
But
off
you're
a shot.
attacking it like two
Literally
phases.
like the best shot. And
you're
Allison's
attacking
in
it
no
like
man's
two
land.
phases. If Allison doesn't come out, Lacazette's not in that position to take that type of shot. He's got an easier shot.
Like we all agree, like Allison's like
You're
one of
looking
the
at
great, easily like one of the best keepers, like if not the best keeper in the EPL.
Oh yeah,
And if Lacazette makes that initial run, who do you want there, like at the goal mouth to stop the goal?
No keeper. I'm telling you now, Carl. No keeper.
No chance,
No
bro.
keeper does not come out. You have to
no,
come out.
I mean, I thought you were gonna say no keeper's gonna stop that. When,
No,
like,
you
Lacazette
have
makes
to
that
come
run.
out. If your argument was come out and then like do better winning the ball, fine. But you're saying he should stay on the line. No, that's
Yeah,
wrong.
that's goalkeeping.
Because when he makes that
101.
run, there was no chance
That's
of him making
goalkeeping
it.
101.
He has to come
Once
out.
the ball is past your back line, it's up to the keeper's responsibility. If it's where the ball was, that's what keepers get told
If
to
he comes
do.
out, then he must commit 100%. Because otherwise, you get stuck in no
Yeah,
man's
but he
land.
gets turned. If he commits, he's going to give a penalty. He did
But
the
do you
right
remember-
thing.
Keeper did that whenever
remember
some guy
last
made a run,
week's-
runs up and then stops and be like, oh shit, he got to the ball before we.
Do you remember last
stuck in
week's
no man's
buckle
land.
nomination where Begovic slides in and the Fulham guy dives?
Mm.
Yeah.
That's
Same.
like exactly
Exactly
the
the
same.
same.
Exactly the same, except it got like the Fulham guy diving because he thought he was going to get taken out by the keeper.
But Begovic
But
was
every keeper comes out for that every single time.
If everyone
well,
in that
that's the thing. If you're gonna come out, make an
If
attempt at
everyone in
saving
that
it,
Liverpool
or
jersey-
if you know you're not gonna get there, hang back.
if everyone in the Liverpool jersey does their job, including Trent and someone going to cover the goals, that we won't concede there. See how he turns. Trent should be there and picking up that turn there, or blocking it, or something.
Lacazette just plays it too quickly for anyone to get back.
Yeah. See how close Alisson came to saving that though, and it was stuck in no man's
No,
land.
look at how close Trent is at the end there.
Oh,
He
fuck
doesn't
Trent.
start running till heaps late.
there's so many ways Liverpool could have dealt with it better after this point.
I don't think so.
After
I
this
reckon.
point,
Look how slow Trent is getting his hand
However,
up. And he
up to
gets
this
so close.
point, like Alisson
Look
hasn't done
how late
anything.
Arnold is getting back, yeah? And look at the end. Look how close he is to closing actually Lacazette before he takes the shot.
Even Gomez could
Look
have
how
done
close
better.
he is. If he had moved straight away once he saw Lacazette through, instead of putting his hand up,
Oh, of
he would
course,
have
he's
blocked
there.
that shot.
He's there.
True.
Yeah.
He would have blocked that shot. That he's not taking it on. So I think. Yeah, but there's so many incidents like that happen. Like you can't give that to
Yeah, this
everyone.
This shouldn't
Even
be.
Gomez.
This shouldn't
Gomez
even
could have
be in
closed that gap
discussion for
slightly
Buckle
better.
King.
Like,
Yeah.
there's so many ways it could have
But,
been.
It was a good
To blame the
discussion.
keeper,
Thank you for that,
it's
Carl.
harsh.
It's not
It's
Alisson.
harsh
So
on
you're
the
saying
keeper.
Leno should be in there then?
No,
It's harsh on the
it shouldn't be
keepers.
Leno either
Uh-huh.
because it got a good deflection of holding.
Because of that attempted save.
It got a deflection of holding.
How do you
so,
make this happen
Don't
again?
agree.
Mhm.
And the last one, Sinan nominated as Rashford.
Rashford, he just had
I didn't actually see this
He
one.
just had to touch it. You didn't see it, Paul?
Yeah, I
was
saw
this
it.
was this the one right
Before-
at the goal?
Yeah, right in front of the goal.
Yeah, okay.
And then he
yeah,
hits it into the defender, not
He
even the
just has
keeper.
to tap it in the goal.
Yeah, but even Pogba's one
Yeah,
right
yeah,
after that.
yeah.
That whole phase of play,
But even
Yeah.
Van Dijk's one's pretty similar to Pogba's, where he just hits it right at the keeper.
bro. Come on.
Yeah, but Van
But
Dijk's
yeah,
a
but it's
keeper.
two different players. Like
Van
one's
Dijk's a,
Pogba, one's Van
centre
Dijk.
back.
Yeah.
But how nice did he take the ball on his chest?
Yeah, it was
Van Dijk.
like it was like a
It was like a
centre
fucking
forward.
pro, and then he
Like a
his-
centre forward.
I was
His
like,
finish was like a
He
keeper's.
could have had a hat trick. We hit the post twice as well.
Mm.
Yeah.
We're so unlucky, man. Robbed.
Hashtag robbed.
Like
That's why you should call this podcast. Hashtag robbed. Robbery. Daylight.
So he gets the award.
I'm gonna, just because Carl pissing me off, I'm gonna give it to Murata.
Carl, what's your comeback to that?
Justified.
Justified. Okay.
I think Murata.
Yeah, hands down Murata.
Well done,
Of
Murata.
course.
Well
You-
done, Murata.
Especially because he tries to be cute with it.
Yeah.
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 It's like if he doesn't try to be cute and it gets saved, fair enough. But if
Yeah.
he tries to be
He
cute
goes-
with it and he
No.
Buckles.
He
You
goes
guys are
from
making
0
shit
to
up
0
now.
straight
it's
away.
like when someone tries a Panenka penalty and the keeper just stands there and
Stands
catches
there,
it. It's
yeah,
like
it's
you look
exactly
like
the
an
same
idiot.
thing.
It's the
Yep.
same thing.
Yeah.
He
Well
literally
deserved,
does
Murata.
this every match, guys. I don't know if you guys even watch like any of the Chelsea games.
We don't
or
like to
highlights.
watch Chelsea.
Exactly.
You need to nominate him more
He
often.
will literally get the next week's Buckle King Award too. Then
All right, we'll see.
Yeah.
Who do they play?
Chelsea play.
Bring it up.
I think we're gonna discuss these next, but it's a tough game, I believe. Oh no. Take it
Yeah,
back.
it's a very tough game.
I'll take it back.